Pascal, I think you said to Pat that tough players make tough plays. What was your view and reaction to that Tyrese shot when it happened?
Yeah, it was incredible. Just impossible angle. I mean, I don't know. Over Giannis, I don't even, I don't think you can see over him. I mean, he just made an incredible shot, and I think it's just special players to make those type of shots at those moments. So, shout out to him.
Given the road trip you guys just had, how important was both that moment and getting this win today?
Yeah, I think it's super important. I think we had 3 games where, again, we felt like we didn't play to the best of our abilities, and we might have let some of those games slip. One thing I told everybody is all right, we just gotta go out and get the tough ones. And today is one of those games. The tough games against a tough team. And to be able to just continue to play hard, I just shout out to everyone just playing with so much energy, no matter what's going on in the game, up, down. I think it didn't matter. I think everyone was just focused on just doing their job. And at this point of the season, that's what it's going to come down to, getting that momentum to get into the playoff. The only way is through the storm, Shout out my man Friday. He said that. I don't know if you guys know Friday, but yeah. Album is fire, by the way. Probably my favorite to listen to right now. But yeah, we gotta get through the storm. That's how you get stronger. So that's what we gotta do.
What was working for you tonight? I think you had a double-double by halftime.
It was just, I think I didn't really like the way I kind of rebounded the last games. Just coming in was just a little bit more. I mean, I think, again, sometimes rebound just happens. If you're in the right spot, you get the rebound. But again, just trying to be aggressive, and just from the jump, just making sure that my presence is felt. Having someone to just bring that energy, get rebounds, push in transition, and make plays not only for myself but for my teammates. That's what it's going to take. I just wanted to take that challenge from the beginning of the game and get my guys set up for the rest of the game.
You've obviously dealt with Giannis a lot. Held him to 19 tonight. I mean, just how do you generally approach that matchup? Obviously, it's not just one guy, covering him. You're using multiple bodies there, but you're generally the primary first person who's dealing with him. What did you think you did well, and how do you?
I mean, he's tough, so I think you just got to try to make it hard on him, make it tough. His first thrust to the rim, trying to, kind of body him up as much as you can, but. He's a great player. He's going to make tough plays, and like you said, I think it's a team job, and we got to continue to do that. But I think for me initially, just basically don't let him just run to the rim. Try to make it as hard as I can.
What did you like overall about just the offensive operation? It seemed like bringing Tyrese back. It seemed like a lot of the spacing worked. I mean, he was able to bring 2 bodies and move the ball pretty well. It seemed like you guys got a lot of open shots that you didn't necessarily make, but you got them.
Yeah, no, we like the shots that we got, and obviously the result wasn't there, for a lot of them, but just great shots. There's nothing we can really say about it, I think some of those shots, you had 3-4 seconds to even think about it and still wide open, so it's that's what we want to be, and just the movement, it wasn't sticking or anything like that. It was just the way we play, and that's how we want to play and generate open shots, and there's going to be some nights we're going to make them, and we hope that we make a lot more.
Just how do you keep the mindset in that space to keep shooting when you're missing ones that you usually make? How do you keep from thinking, oh man, maybe I got to pass these out? Take the ones that are there.
Yeah, you put the work in. It's when you're in practice. You know how many shots you miss in practice? Right. You miss a lot of them. You get to the game and it's all right, you miss 1, 2, 3. I mean, it feels like the end of the world, but I probably miss 1,000 shots in practice. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is. You just got to keep shooting. And I think just having that mindset and everyone just encourages everyone to just continue to shoot, and that's the mindset, coach is you're wide open, lace it up, let it fly. So when you have that, it's what else do you need? You put the work in and you got the backing from all the teammates and the coaches, and you have to do it.
Just beyond the shot he hit at the end, what impressed you just about how Tyrese approached tonight?
Yeah, I think obviously first game back, you're not going to be 100%, but I just his focus on defense, on the game plan and things that we wanted him to do, and he did it well. And then on offense, just obviously getting us in the right spots. He probably could have had a lot of assists, a lot more. He already had a lot, but I feel like he could have had way more. Missing some wide open shots there. I was guilty of one of those, messing up one of his assists. But I just thought he plays the game the right way, and when you just continue to make the right plays, throughout the game, it comes a point where you have to save us, and he did.
Such a gritty game. Felt like a playoff atmosphere at times. What can you take from this win going forward the rest of the season?
Yeah, it's important. We have a team that's ahead of us in the standings. So we played against them in the playoffs last year. It's 19 games left or 18? I don't know. I'm losing count, but those games are super important. Every possession, and I thought our focus was great. Just continuing to work on that and knowing that this is the games that's gonna make a difference and maybe get a home court or not or whatever in the playoffs. So we got to take every single game the rest of the way this way and just approach it with that same mentality and physicality and togetherness.
How does that experience that you have in the league and specifically with the finals run with Toronto, how has that shaped kind of how you approach big games and the pressure that comes with them?
Yeah, I mean, I think you've been there, you've seen them, and that's kind of like the same thing I said with taking shots. It's like you worked on them, you've seen 1,000 of them, and it's like when you get to the game, you just got to do what you do in practice. And I think for me, having that experience and being in games where it was really decisive, and I just try to be myself, try to stay as calm as I can. It gets hectic out there, and it's easy to lose focus or get anxious, but just trusting the work and trusting my teammates and trusting everything that we've done, and also pair that with the fact that I've been in those moments before, so it feels like natural. Okay. Thank you.